My name is Willow, and I am a collector. But, you see, I like to collect things that some people might find strange. Like the cold. I like to collect that cold feeling you get when you know someone is afraid of you. I collect screams, and oh, screams are so fun to collect. How they all sound different. Some are high pitched, some are deep, some are weepy, some are full of pain. I like to collect hearts, soft hearts, hard hearts, cold hearts, warm hearts. I collect them all. And finally, my favorite thing to collect? I like to collect boyfriends. I have a lot of them. Some tall, some short, some fat, some skinny, some smiling, some frowning. It makes no difference to me. You ask why I might collect these strange things? Well, that's a good question. Maybe it's something Mother gifted me with. She liked to collect things too. She collected my fear and my screams and my blood, so it's only right I do the same to others. I'm only doing what Mother taught me. Nothing wrong with that. Besides, I'm not mean to the people I'm collecting from. They know everything I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. I give them sex, and then they help me by adding to my collection. Like the man lying flat on my collection table. He got what he wanted from me. Now why shouldn't I get what I want from him? He is naked on my cold, concrete table. Both his arms and his legs are tied down tight. You have to make sure you tie them tight, or else they don't want to help me add to my collection. Why are you dancing, you crazy little witch? Stop that and come over here and let me go, the man demanded. How could he not understand the musical way the leaky pipe in my collector's room dripped, drip, drip, dripped? It was worth dancing to. Its sound was worth a smile. I liked the way my own naked body looked as I twirled in the firelight. The way my blonde hair billowed up around my head in a long arc with every spin. How the wine in my glass sloshed against the sides and splashed a little on my fingers as I moved. I stopped dancing. I grabbed a candle off my candle cart in the corner of the damn collector's room, and I slowly made my way to the man, swaying my hips from side to side and taking a slow drink from my wine, staining my lips red. I wanted to give the man a show. After all, we help each other. Are you ready to help me? I asked him in my sing-song voice. The man's eyes bulged and he thrashed in his bindings. Let me go or I'll kick your ass, the man threatened. I don't like when you say naughty words to me, I told him before taking another sip of wine. I don't care what you like. Damn you, let me go, the man shouted. I was actually sick of him shouting threats and using naughty words. It wasn't very nice of him. After all I've done for him that night, I placed my candle to his chest and held it there. The sound of his screams filled me up, adding another low-pitched scream to my collection. The pain in his eyes made me happy and filled my soul with glee. I held the candle there until the aroma of burning flesh filled my nose. I removed the candle and walked over to my candle cart to place it down next to the others. The big muscular man was weeping. Oh, the sound was like a jewel, so precious, so sweet to me. No, now for the fun. I tiptoed across the room to my table of toys and grabbed a hammer. Then I walked over to the man and stood next to him as he wept. Now we're going to have a lot of fun. Do you want to play with me? The man didn't answer me. He only wept like a sad little kitten, but that was fine. Most of my boyfriends answered me with tears. I suppose it's a guy thing to say yes by crying and begging. I straddled the man's chest so that I could hold him still. My backside faced his head, and I held the hammer over his legs. As I lifted the hammer, my sweet boyfriend shouted, "No! No! No! Please stop!" I brought the hammer down hard, smacking it down into his left knee, shattering it completely. I did this with the other knee before climbing off the man. His screams pumped joy into me, and I danced. I danced until I had spilled wine all over the floor and sweat slickened my skin. It was a beautiful sound, that scream. It was music. I played with my boyfriend a while longer until he was covered in sticky blood, and he was very sleepy. That's why I shut his eyes. That's what happened when my boyfriends don't want to play anymore. Their eyes go lifeless, but it's alright. I just find another boyfriend to play with. I untied the man and used all my strength to drag him down the stairs and into the stinky cellar where my other boyfriends like to rest. I knelt beside the man and pressed my lips to his. Then I lay his bloody heart beside him and stood to leave. I looked around the large room full of my boyfriends and I smiled. "I love you guys," I shouted before leaving. But they didn't have to say it back. The memory of their screams were how they said, "I love you too." So as I said before, I am a collector, but the things I collect are a little strange. If you want to stay with me forever, then maybe, just maybe I'll see you someday, and I can add you to my collection. Hello, you have been listening to Unseen Dragons. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first in a collection of creepypastas that I've written myself. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you punch that like button and hit the subscriber button because there will be more like this story to come. Now, this story does have a copyright, so I do own the copyrights to this story, and if you would like to use this story or read this story on a channel of your own or something of that nature, just let me know. I'm completely happy with sharing. I just would like to know before you use my stories. So, like I said, this is a creepypasta that I've written myself. If you would like to submit a creepy story, creepypasta, real life experience, scary stories, anything, please email me at unseendragons55@gmail.com. That's unseendragons55@gmail.com. No capitals, no spaces. All lowercase. Now, this is probably the last time I'm going to mention this in a video, but I am blind, so I won't be using any pictures or images to go along with my videos. I hope that's okay with you guys, and I hope that doesn't hinder, my channel and the views and the subscribers that I get. I am going to say thank you to the people that have subscribed so far. I know it's very little, but I want to thank you because I honestly was very shocked that I had, this many subscribers already that, in the past 2 days that I've just started my channel. So I appreciate you and thank you so much. Remember that the first 5 people that submit their stories to my channel will receive a free gift from me. So if you would like to submit your story, again, email me, and I will also leave my email in the description box down below. Please comment and tell me any, constructive criticism that you might have for my channel. I'm open to having, any criticism or any advice that you might want to give me. So please don't hesitate to comment down below and tell me what you think. Okay. So thank you, and thank you for listening. And please, don't forget, listen to your instincts and always stay aware.